Yo, what's up again, guys? We're chilling out by the pool again. Different angle this time. We were sitting over there yesterday. But yeah, today we hit some back, some biceps, went to the sauna, did a few rounds there, went swimming. Didn't have the sunlight that we had yesterday, which was very, very good. Tan for like 30 minutes yesterday. Today it's a little bit more cloudy, came a little bit more later, so we didn't get that pleasure today from vitamin D maxing. Maximizing the test for success. But I did just want to make this video today, just going over how exactly you can let go of fear, just because fear, I think that's the number one thing that holds people back from achieving anything in life, because they're just scared. Maybe it won't work out, maybe they'll go broke. They're just scared of all these different things that just aren't true. And I'll be kind of just going over how I let go of that for myself and how you can too. So that way you can move forward with clarity, with certainty, and to just have the confidence in yourself to go after whatever it is that you're going after. So number one, what I like to think of fear as, I don't even know where I heard this from, but fear, it stands for false evidence appearing true, which does make sense, because like when you do fear most things day in and day out going through your life, maybe you're thinking about going after X, Y, and Z goal, you want to achieve a certain lifestyle, maybe you want to travel the world, maybe you want to make money online, whatever it may be, and you're just scared, you have some type of fear, maybe you don't even know what it is, but you have that fear, that false evidence. It's just like, what are you so afraid of? There's really nothing that could happen that bad. I mean, maybe your parents, your family, they watch you, maybe your friends, they see you moving towards the life that you want, you're moving the needle forward in your life, and they see that and maybe they judge you. But I mean, the thing is, like, why is that so bad? I mean, they're going to be judging you already. Like, you're probably like playing video games, partying, drinking, doing all these things already, and they're already judging you. So like, what's the fear if they're going to be judging you for doing something actually that will benefit your life, instead of just destroying your life by partying, doing all this degenerate stuff? So to let go of this fear is just figuring out like what this fear is. Like, is it a legitimate fear that should actually be there? Because the only thing that is good with fear is, like, standing on top of the roof. Like, you're going to be scared of jumping off or falling off because, I mean, you could obviously die. Or maybe you're scared to go to a country because it's smelly, they're going to steal from you, aka India. That's my fear. Very legitimate, very real fear. Now, those are two good examples of like healthy fears that you should have, so that way you can protect yourself and not die, not put yourself in a very dire situation like going to India. But an irrational fear, like let's just say posting your YouTube videos like what I'm doing right now, I used to be very scared of doing this, just because like I'm not that great of a talker, I'm not that confident on camera quite yet. I'm still working on it. I'm getting a little bit better as I'm talking to you guys right now. I feel a lot better than when I first started out. And that's another thing with fear, is like it goes away over time, especially if you're like, that's more of like being uncomfortable, like talking on camera. It's not more of I'm scared, it's just like uncomfortable, because like when you're talking to people, you're usually talking to people face to face, but then talking to a camera, it's just a very good listener. It's not talking back to you whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, that's just more of being uncomfortable. But let's just say moving to Thailand, okay? That was a fear, but how I got over that fear of like going to a foreign country for the first time ever in my life, and going to somewhere where I didn't have any income, I didn't have any connections, I had no idea what was going to happen. But to go over that fear and to overcome it is to have such deep conviction in why you're doing that thing, having that conviction and certainty within yourself that no matter what happens, that it will pass. Like, if I come out here and I go broke, or maybe it doesn't work out, it'll pass. Like, you'll get over it. It's not just like, oh, I'll come here, I'll go broke, up, I'm dead, no more life, no more chances, it's all game over. That's not how it works. Like, if it doesn't work out, like, why would you be scared? Because like, you can learn from your failure. There's no way you just let yourself die or starve in the streets and just get taken over by ladyboys. Like, that's just not going to be the case. You have a chance and you have time to make things work. And that's with anything in life. Like, you don't just have to be scared of cold approaching a girl, going to the gym, being judged by people because maybe you're fat, maybe you've been lazy your entire life and you're scared if you go to the gym, people are going to look at you. They're going to think, oh my gosh, this guy's such a loser. He's so fat. He can't even control his own self, of like his eating habits, his gym habits, all this type of stuff. That's not the case. What you should be scared about, what the real fears are, is exactly where you are. And what I mean by that is, let's just say people in the 9 to 5, people who are fat, people who are so scared to go talk to girls, all these types of things that maybe people are afraid of, is that's exactly where you are. And that should be a real fear that you should have, is the real reality that you're in right now. Because the thing is, like, that reality that doesn't even exist yet, you being in shape, you being able to have your dream girl, you being able to make money online, all of these things are realities that aren't real to you yet. But what is real is the reality you are in right now, which is you're not able to talk to girls, you're not able to make the money that you want to make, you aren't able to travel the world, you aren't able to do these things quite yet. And that should be the real fear that you have right now, because that is real. That is reality. That is happening right now. So why should you be scared of something that's not even real yet? And that's what it stems down to, what I told you earlier, is that fear is false evidence that is appearing true. So what is appearing true and what is actually true right now is the life that you're living day in and day out. Whether it's you're a loser, you're playing video games, you're smoking weed, you can't talk to girls, you can't make money, all of these things, if that's happening in your life right now, that is real. And that is what you should be really scared of. That is the true fear that you should be having, not fear of something that's not even real yet, which is a life that you want. So why should you be scared of going after the life that you want, if you should really be scared of the life that you're living every single day? And that's exactly what happened to me. Like, I was so scared of coming out here to Thailand, to be living with my girlfriend, to be traveling the world, making money online, just because, like, I didn't know if it was possible for me. But what scared me a lot more than that was just living with my parents, being an absolute loser, playing video games, smoking weed, jerking off pretty much every day. That reality that I was already living in scared me a lot more than possibly creating the reality I've always desired. And once you go after the reality that you've always desired, of course, it will be even more scarier when you're on that path from your current reality to that desired reality that you want, because it's very uncomfortable. It's new, it's change. And that's the number one fear humans have. It's not death. Most people don't even think about death their entirety of their lives. But what they do fear is change from where they are now to where they want to go. So let's just say you're going down the path to go into the gym, maybe cold approaching girls. You're going to be absolutely shit at first, especially with me with remote sales. I was so shit at sales at first. I had such a monotone voice. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what the foundation was of like a sales call as a setter or a closer. And I was just complete shit. But the thing is, with anything new in life, going to the gym, cold approaching, reading a book, whatever it may be that you're trying to improve, is that you get better exponentially each and every single day. Day one, you're gonna be absolute shit. No way in hell are you gonna be like really good at it. But then day 10, day 30, you're gonna start seeing 1% improvement, 5% improvement. And then by day 90, day 365, you're gonna see like 100% improvement, 365% improvement. Like, it's just more of an exponential growth type of thing. Like, the first 30 days, you're probably not going to see any type of change, any results. But after maybe a year, maybe 5 years, that's when you're going to start to see the great results that come from just starting out with something that you know you need to do, but it might be very hard at first. And then the fear just goes away over time as you grow, you adapt, you learn from your mistakes, you learn of what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and also being able to surround yourself with people that might even be levels above you will help you ultimately level up yourself. So to let go of fear, to sum it all up pretty much, is you just need to realize that what you should really be afraid of is where you are right now. And that fear should spark you to create a life where you don't have to be afraid anymore, and that you can create a reality where fear doesn't even exist anymore. That's what I've been able to do for myself, and that's what you can do for yourself as well. Just realize that where you are now is where you should be afraid of, is what you should be afraid of the most. Not of the future, not of things that aren't even real yet, because remember guys, fear, it's helped me out a lot. False evidence appearing true. That's all fear is. There's real fear, of course, but there's also fake fear, and that's very likely what you're experiencing every day of your life. But other than that, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys. I'm about to go eat some bone marrow, juicy steak, maybe some French fries. You know, you gotta indulge a little bit. Gotta have some carbs. But yeah, we got a healthy 8 to 9 hours last night, caught up on our sleep. So it's been a very, very good day. Very great workout, dialing in. Although we are in a very boring city out here in Rayong. I mean, we're still getting stuff done, but none of my friends are here, just my girlfriend. Still a good friend, I guess. But yeah, we're going to Bangkok in the next few days after we renew our visa. Thailand, I mean, we've been here over almost 2 years now. We had the 15-month visa, so I mean, that's about to be out in like 10 days. So I got to go back on that tourist visa. I might get the DTV, but you know, I'm just too lazy right now. So yeah, I'll hop back on the tourist visa, come back to Thailand, moving in with my buddy Jake, this Indian Abu, unfortunately. I mean, Abu is like one of the only good Indians I know. And then Ram as well, one of my students in Living Unchained. I think he's still making like 4 or 5K a month. So he's absolutely crushing it. And then other than that, guys, we're just going to be chilling in Thailand. Finally living with my friends, going to Cigars, the Unreal Gym, which my friend owns, which is pretty cool. They should have a sauna and ice bath soon, so that's going to be an absolute steal. Probably the best gym in Bangkok. But yeah, enough yapping, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I haven't eaten all day. So my mind is so clear, I'm just literally spitting out what I'm thinking. So yeah, it's been a pleasure, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.